Hey folks, in this tutorial I'm going to go through the song Same God by Elevation Worship. We sang this in some various keys. We're bringing it back in the key of B. I'm going to go through the whole tutorial, the whole song first, play through it, do what I would do, and then walk through it. Just generically, the entire or most of the stuff is built off of this traditional B chord, just this B bar chord. And just stuff going off of it that will play off of it. Just so that's what we're doing here, just kind of the fourth fret, this stuff here. The second is my guitar right now is this, but it's a completely dry tone, so it's honestly not going to sound very good. So just bear with me here as I go through it. You'll be on a delay or a big ambient pad and swelling up. It's supposed to be just playing single hits, if that makes any sense. I'm calling on the God of Moses, the one who opened up the ocean. I need you now to do the same thing for me. Oh God, my God, I need you. Oh God, my God, I need you now. How So, in that tutorial, and again, I apologize, just my camera's off there. You can separate the song into 3 parts: verse, chorus, and bridge. For that intro part, though, it's basically just a swell on the lower end on one of your lower strings. So I picked this. So this is like the 6th fret of the A string up to 7. So that little hit there where it switches to that E note and then back to the B. You can do the ambient over that. And again, you're swelling up with your foot. I can't do that here. Alternatively, I know that sometimes they've kind of did this like. They do like this like driving part. So I'm gonna do it one more time. You could do that if on stage I decide, hey, I want the guitar to take a more tone setting of a note there. That's a lot trickier though, just because you're doing like these alternating this. So think about that if you want to try it out. The notes for that are you're on the low E string. In the beginning, you from 9 to 11, you slide up. And then the technique for this, if you can see it, down to 4, up to 7, and then repeat. And you're doing this alternating. And we talked about that before. If you're doing like the single hit lead driving kind of alternating pick. That's really complicated. If you don't want to do that, you can just stay on this ambient swell when I'm singing over it. So, I'm calling on the God of Jacob. They use like a alternative guitar plus, a lot of ambient reverb plus a slide, I think. You don't need to do any of that right now. That's the beginning part of the verse. The second verse is, again, you're barring basically a mini 4th fret here. And then the hits are with your index, you're barring it, and then your pinky is on 7, and then ring on 5, and then down to 4. So, I'm calling on the God of na. So you're on the B string, 7, 5, 4. And then you can hit these 2 notes, the G and the B string. You can alternate and fill that in whenever you need to, it doesn't matter. I'm calling on the God of Jacob. Just make sure that when that bass and that guitar is playing that E chord, you're hitting that note. So the timing, it needs to be pretty exact there. I also missed the second part in verse 2. I'm calling on the na 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 na. That last time, na 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 na. Na 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 for me. So you do an extra hit here. Hopefully that makes sense. Not a huge deal. But anyway, that's part of what you're doing in the verse. For the chorus, when you are, I think that first time in the chorus, you're not really playing a whole lot. You're just doing ambient stuff. The second time in the chorus, like, but I've got my own giants, and then it goes back into it. You're staying on this B, and the progression is as follows. You're barring everything on the 4th fret. D string on 4, G string on 4, 6, which means you go up to with your ring finger, and then 4 on the B string. So the hits are first time. Second time is the same thing, but instead of starting on that 4 on the G, you're playing the 6 on the G with your, again, you go up with your ring finger. So it sounds like, that signals to this that it's in the minor chord when you're playing it over that G sharp minor. So all together, that first 2 lines. Sorry. Back to 6th on the D string. And then the fun part is basically a double pull off, if that makes any sense. So kind of a double pull off, or you're kind of walking down. So from this formation, B to 6 of the G, and then hit that again on the 6 of the G to the 4 of the G. That's the first part. Second part is 5 to 4 on the B string, and then again 6 to 4 on the G string. So all together, sorry. And you notice that it's hard to actually play in this position. I need to be standing up to do this, but you can stay on the bar if you want to. Sorry. Back down to that D string. So all together, it goes like this. Really slowly. Let me do it real slow. That's the whole thing. So a little faster. Again, you can play all of that with the bar on the index finger. If you don't like that, you can do the whole thing without a bar. It might feel a little more challenging though. So. Whatever you prefer. I would just play it up to speed. It's supposed to be a touch slower, I think, in the song, so it's gonna be a little more cover. But that's a very fun burst or a fun part to play over the chorus. You got to be a little careful with just some of the tones that you got. That it can't be too big. It's not a jammy jam song where like or a crunchy crunch song. You're probably in your clean tone with maybe some delay on it, or maybe the carbon copy, and that's kind of it. Maybe the Euphoria to get a little crunchier in there, but not like the big OCD pedal. I don't think anyway. We'll test it a little bit. Play around with that a little bit with when I sang it or played it earlier. The bridge, it's a little tricky. If you don't like this part, you can totally abandon, but and just play chords like crunch chords, like one second. You heard your children, and then we octave up. You can do something like God move in power now. You are the same God. You are the same God. You move in power now. You can always do that. Not a big deal. Just on your Euphoria, just get a real crunch tone. If you want to do what I did though, it kind of starts the same kind of line. We're just going up instead of down. So on the 4th fret of the B string, 5, 4, 5, 7, and then a little tag on the 7 of the E string, you're on the B string. You move, you heard your children then. You are the same God. You are the same God. 1. So you heard your children. I can't sing and play at the same time. So it starts a little delayed. You're not on the 1, you're on like the and. 1. Na, 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 na. And the very end is, you were a savior then, you are a savior now. You are the same God. You are the same God. And then you go back to that part. Yeah. Blam. Hopefully that makes any sense at all. Again, just look at what I'm playing and figure it out through the song and the dry run. So hopefully it makes sense. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I will talk to you soon.